What's up guys, welcome back to the shop here at 88 Rotors Off-Road and welcome back to our channel. We have a Toyota 4Runner compilation for you guys to enjoy today. Let's kick it off with this blue colored TRD Off-Road Premium 4Runner. We're throwing on a lift, wheels, and tires. Keep on watching to see what the owner of this runner decided to go with. 88 Rotors is located in the city of South El Monte, which is about 20 minutes east of downtown Los Angeles in California, USA. If you're looking to get some work done by us, please feel free to give us a call anytime during regular business hours, or you can always message us through the contact form by clicking on the link in the description below. So we decided to go with a set of twin-tube nitro gas-charged shocks from Dobinsons. We also used some medium load lift springs from them, and to correct the alignment angles and add some adjustability to the front end of the suspension, we made this spring and shock combo up with a pair of SPC ball joint upper control arms. For the wheels and tires on this one, we decided to go with some Method MR701s in a bronze finish. The wheel specs are 17 by 8.5 with the 0 offset. The MR701s are part of Method's Trail series. This wheel comes with what Method race wheels call their bead grip technology. You're actually able to air down a bit more than most traditional wheels safely without debeading with this bead grip technology. This is definitely a nice option to have where you're not yet ready for some true bead locks. The tire of choice here are the Falcon Wild Peak AT3Ws. These are an all-terrain tire in a 285/70/17 size. If you guys like what you see here and want to see more, make sure to follow us on Instagram. You can find us at 88 Rotors Off-Road or at 88 Rotors for the car side of things. One of the final steps before we roll it out for the test drive is to torque all 4 wheels and tires down to spec. Next up, we have this magnetic gray metallic colored 4Runner in for an Icon lift. We're doing a 2.5 IR front coilover setup adjusted to about 3 inches of lift, and the rears are the 2.0 IR shocks. We're going to run Icon's 2-inch rear lift spring on this one with some tubular delta joint upper control arms. For the wheels and tires on this one, we're going with the Method MR315s in a 17 by 8.5 with a 0 offset in a matte black finish. We're wrapping it up in a 285/70/17 BFGoodrich all-terrain KO2 tire. Here's a closer look at the front end suspension installed on the vehicle already. These, once again, are the 2.5 IR front coilovers adjusted to about 3 inches of lift and some Icon tubular delta joint upper control arms. There's a big misconception and quite a few people think that 3 inches of threading shown on the shock means 3 inches of lift. Due to suspension angles and how the coilovers are manufactured, that is 100% absolutely not true. We've even seen customers come in for us to fix preload because other shops have adjusted way too much on their shocks. Every coilover is different and the amount of adjustment should be made accordingly per brand, model, and desired ride height. Here's the beautiful MR315 in matte black mounted up with some KO2 tires. And there it is, this MGM colored 4Runner is now complete. We hope that you guys are enjoying this video so far, and if you do so, please find time to click on that thumbs up and give us a like. It makes a big difference for this video and the channel itself, and it definitely encourages us to make more videos like this for your viewing pleasure. Clicking on the like button now will not interrupt the video. Here you can see our tech carefully measuring the king shocks and adjusting it to about 3 inches of front lift. This black 4Runner received an Icon Stage 3 setup. This one consisted of the front and rear Icon shocks, upper control arms, rear lift springs, and we added some new TRD Pro wheels with 285/70/17 tires. And here are a couple of GXs that we're installing lifts on. 3-inch front, 2-inch rear, doing the rear coil conversions, and we're doing some 285/70/17 tires on both of them. Here's a 5th generation white colored 4Runner that you see here. We're installing a set of King's 2.5 remote reservoir front coilovers adjusted to about 3 inches of lift with some Icon tubular delta joint upper control arms. The rear is getting a 2-inch lift spring with some King's 2.5 remote reservoir rear shocks. And we'll come in for a closer look at the front end suspension. We have another white 4Runner on the other rack that's going with an Icon lift. The 4Runner that we did the King and Icon setup on is rolling out right now. We also installed a set of Volk TE37 XTs in a 17x8.5 with the -10 offset that we did a body mount chop on to clear some 295/70/17 Yokohama Geolander G009 MT tires. Over here on this MGM 4Runner, we did a Fox 2.5 IFP front coilover setup with about 3 inches of lift, some Fox 2.0 remote reservoir rear shocks, 2-inch rear lift springs from old Man Emu, and the customer brought in his very own Freedom upper control arms. Here's another white 4Runner that we just did a Dobinsons setup on. We also did some Method MR305s known as the NV in a 17x8.5 with the 0 offset. We did this in a matte black finish and wrapped it up in a 285/70/17 BFGoodrich all-terrain KO2 tire. And this is pretty much going to be a wrap for today's 4Runner compilation. Thank you very much for stopping on by and checking us out. Make sure to comment, like, share, and subscribe, and turn on that notification bell. That way you'll get alerted the next time we post a new video. And until then, take care, guys.